What is the problem?
Ẹ̀sọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà ọ̀rẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Tíbi tirẹ̀ ládàlẹ̀ ayé, kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣálámọ̀, a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ká ṣe bí ẹni kú, káwọ́ ẹni tí ó ṣe dàrú ẹni. Ṣàṣà ènìyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lẹ́yìn, tẹrú tọmọ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lójú ẹni. Ọmọ aráyé abániwọ́rọ̀ bá orí dání wọ́n. Ayé ò fẹ́ ní ìfọ̀rọ̀, orí ẹni ní pẹ́ kó yẹ ni. You gotta be strong cause the world is a battlefield. Odò láyé ó gbé ní lọ, bá ò bá mọ̀ wẹ̀. Má ṣe làlàó tọ́lá ẹ bá dé, stress of ìdákùn ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ilé ayé ogun ni ó gbọ̀gbọ́n. Ẹ̀sọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gba ọ̀rẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Tíbi tirẹ̀ ládàlẹ̀ ayé, kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣálámọ̀, a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ṣé rántí a ò mẹ́rin ìjọba ẹ̀wẹ̀kú ẹ̀wẹ̀lẹ̀? Àwọn lọ́tẹ̀ ni wọ́n dìde wọn lájànà kó lè rí inú gbọ́gbé. Àṣenìtàn bá ní ìdàrú ṣálọ́mọ aráyé. Àwọ̀ fẹ́lẹ́ bòónù kò jẹ́ àríkùn wá ṣe bí. You gotta be wise to survive and keep your sanity. Ọjà ọ̀dájú ní ilé ayé, o ní láti mọ̀ ọ́n rà. Àyàgbé ọ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ tó bá ti lówó, ọ̀yàn ń lọ wà lọ́jọ́ ogún dé. Ọwọ́ epo láyé ńlá, wọ́n kì í lọ jẹ̀jẹ̀. Alámọ̀ a ò mọ̀nú, ẹni ayé yẹ kó rọra ṣe. Ṣọ́ra, ṣọ́ra. Ẹ̀sọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gba ọ̀rẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ o. Tíbi tirẹ̀ ládàlẹ̀ ayé, kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ o. Inú ẹni ṣálámọ̀, a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gba ọ̀rẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Tíbi tirẹ̀ ládàlẹ̀ ayé, kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ilẹ̀kùn bá jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣálámọ̀, a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gba ọ̀rẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi tíbi tirẹ̀ ládàlẹ̀ ayé, àgbà tó ti fi tó mọ̀ ọ́la yòókù lọ́gbọ́n. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣálámọ̀, a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gba ọ̀rẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ikú pàlàbù tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹ lọ́lọ́gbà ògiri àgbẹ̀lẹ̀ tó wọ́n ti fi gbogbo bàjọ́ra ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́.
Yes, good evening, my people. It's a pleasure to welcome you to another special edition of the Jagbajantis show. I remain your regular host, Akin, and it's always a pleasure to um, have you wonderful people gather together on this platform to have a great session. Thank you for making this time out every Friday out of your busy schedule, and I greet specially the early comers. Thank you for always turning up on time. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your punctuality, and I like how you always fight for the front seat. And tonight we have another unusual um, early guest, and that is no other person than my sister, my fluffy sister, Esther Adiola. She's on the high table tonight. Let me pin her comment. Yes, she's on the high table tonight. She's the first um, person in tonight. And ẹ̀gbọ́n ànẹ̀bùn mi ò mọ nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan o. Báyẹ̀ miss ọ̀nà ni o, àbí traffic ló mú yín. Anyway, we have uh, another person on the um, high seat tonight. So a round of applause for her. Better luck next week, Friday. I greet all of you, my friends on Twitter, those of you on YouTube. YouTube, but I've not heard from him yet tonight. Bóyá ó ṣì ń bọ̀ lójú ọ̀nà ni àbó tún ti sùn torí Ọlọ́run ní ṣùpọ̀. And my regulars on Facebook, especially the silent listeners, I greet you all too. Kale. And for those who will be catching up with the recorded version of the show later on, I greet you as well. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. And tonight is going to be another interesting discussion. So I want you to find a very comfortable place for yourself to sit. Wá nǹkan tí ó bá ta yẹ́rìyẹ́rì díẹ̀ kẹgbẹ́ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ láti máa fi panu. Kẹ̀dẹ̀ wá nǹkan tó bá tutù díẹ̀. Ó lè strong. Tẹ́yìn ò bá dẹ̀ mú nǹkan tó strong, wá nǹkan tó soft kẹ́ máa fi tì lọ sísàlẹ̀. As you're coming in, please help me share this show on your platforms. Invite somebody to invite another somebody. So that another somebody will invite another somebody so that we can have a full house. Send out the link to people that you think might benefit from, what we do here. You can share the link on your storyline. Just, spread the word as much as you can. That is the tithe that you pay on this platform. Iṣẹ́ ládàá tí yín nìyẹn. And like I always say, you never know who you might be saving, whose life you might be saving. So please do that, and you've played your part. And then come back and have your seat to enjoy the discussion. I will get straight on into the discussion for tonight, and as more people come in, I will, take time out to give them shout out. Right, so what do we have to discuss tonight? ẹ̀bùn mo kí ẹ o, ẹ kú àtàárọ̀ o, gbogbo ilé ńkọ́, ṣara le ṣara balẹ̀. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mo kí yín o, ẹ kú àtàárọ̀ o, ṣé ò rẹra? And my fluffy sister, ẹ mo ṣe ń yán bí ẹṣin. Ó rẹ̀ mí mẹ́. And my fluffy sister, the chair lady for tonight. I greet you specially. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? My brother Gabriel Oluwatosin, I greet you specially. It's a pleasure to have you on the show tonight. Thank you for coming in. For those of you who have shared the show, thank you very much. And for those who have not yet done it, Ọlọ́run kò sí yín nínú. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ní ṣe náà, ẹ̀yin nìyẹn, Ọlọ́run nìyẹn. Right, let's fire on so that I don't waste your time. What we have for discussion tonight is what I titled Missed Opportunities and Dealing with the Pain of Regret. I think this is a very important discussion to have because I've seen how people find it really hard to move on after maybe losing out on something that they ought to have done. I see how hard people are on themselves for not taking, an opportunity when it came their way. And several people have not been able to move on from that point for so long. Several people have found it hard to forgive themselves. And the implication is that they are stuck on that same point forever. It's not only things that we didn't do that we regret. We also regret things that we did, action that we took, but perhaps we made mistakes in the process. And at the end, it didn't give us the desired outcome that we expected. People also, have to deal with the pain of, regretting their actions. But I think the one that stays most with us is, that regret of missed opportunities, So essentially, we have actions and we have inactions. That is, we have things that we have done and we have things that we failed to do. Both of these things will bring us regret. Regret for, making mistakes and in our actions, and regret for missed opportunities, due to our inactions. And, you can cast your mind back to, things that fall within these categories in your life. Decisions that you have taken that went the wrong way, or, had an undesirable outcome. And also, opportunities that you allowed to slip by your fingers, and you live to regret them for a very long time. Maybe the job you didn't take, maybe person you didn't get married to. There's several of them. You know, the trip you didn't make. That purchase you failed to make, the deal you failed to close up. Everyone has something that they feel they missed out on. Some missed out on their childhood, maybe out of no fault of theirs. It could be the situation they were facing in their family as at that time. So, but considering all these choices and decisions we face every day, it it, it, it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that yes, there will be mistakes, there will be missed opportunities, because we're human. There are times we will get them right, there are times we won't get them right. But regardless of what happened, we can't deny the fact that yes, this thing will cause us some level of pain. We will regret things that didn't turn out well. We will regret things that we didn't even, you know, seize the moment. Um, like I said earlier, it's harder for us to get over missed um, chances, missed opportunities. We recover from mistakes. At least we did them. But the ones that we failed to do, and we can't go back in time to correct them, those are the ones that hurt us the most. Those are the ones that stays with us longer, and that's why I focused on that tonight. But I had to, mention the other part as well, so that you will know that yes, those things also they matter. But the one that hurt us the most, the one that we struggle so hard to get over, is what I want us to focus on tonight. The one that is dealing badly with people, the one that has get so many people stuck in their past and they can't move forward, is what I want us to um, look at tonight. Before we get into um, how do we deal with this situation, I want us to first of all consider, why do we miss opportunities? Because when you know why something happened, it will help you it will help you prevent the reoccurrence of that thing. It will help you to know how to manage yourself going forward. It will give you at least a glimpse into what you didn't get right. And so I feel this is a starting point for us to look at, you know, why do we miss opportunities? There are always opportunities around at every stage of our life, big, small, they're there. And with the complexity of life, with how quick things move around us, with our little understanding of life, how how naive we are about this um, journey of life, it's impossible for us to take advantage of every opportunity that comes our way. I mean, that's just the reality. because opportunities sometimes don't appear as opportunities. They don't, they're not that clear cut for us to know that, oh, this thing will benefit me, or this is how this thing will work in the grand scheme of things for me. There's a lot we don't know about, you know, the course of our life. Nǹkan ò yé wa tán. As such, we don't know how certain things fit in. And so àwọn kan míì á kọjá tá à ní kọbi ara sí. Ó máa pẹ́ ká tó mọ̀ pé mo sọ nǹkan nù ṣá. Mo sọ nǹkan nù. And especially when we now face, maybe a little obstacle further down the line, or our journey in life becomes slow, then our mind goes back to, can you get kini yẹn gbà yẹn ni? And this is how we get really hard on ourselves. This is how we reinforce that cycle of, missing another opportunity that is coming by because we're stuck in the past. So I don't want us to keep looking back. I want us to look forward. What has happened has happened. You can't do anything about it. Take yourself out of that naughty corner that you have placed yourself, and you keep beating yourself down. Take yourself out, dust yourself up, and move on with life. But before we do that, we need to understand what are those things that causes us to miss opportunities. So I'll just mention few that I'm able to gather. Where do I start from? Okay. Let me start from the obvious one. The number one reason why I think we miss opportunities is because we are afraid. Fear. Fear of what? Fear of failure. Fear of the unknown outcome of what we want to do. Níbo ló máa já sí? And it's part of human nature for us to always expect the worst when we want to do something. I mean, that's the way that's the way we do. I say that's the way we are wired, or that's who we are by default. And partly maybe because of our experiences. So when we want to do something, we think of the worst to happen. And that oftentimes paralyzes us. That oftentimes stop us in our track, and we don't want to either proceed with that thing we want to do. We don't want to pursue it further because we would rather not attempt it and fail. We would rather just, be. So that means in this situation, we can acknowledge an opportunity. we recognize it, that this is an opportunity. But we are scared of what the outcome will turn out to be. We fear, you know, where it will lead us. Some is even the fear of change, because there are certain opportunities that we would queue into that would have to change everything about us, change our location. Some people don't want to live where they are. It will change maybe your relationship with other people. It will change the way you live your life. It will change your familiar environment. And some people don't, they're scared of this. They're comfortable with how things are at that moment for them. We have people who are also afraid of success. They know taking the opportunity will, push them to another level of success. But they are afraid of the demands of that success, because oftentimes successes comes with new expectation, new demands. It comes with greater responsibility, which some people are not just ready to handle. So they would rather just make this thing pass. So all these things come under fear. So it depends on what type of fear yours is. So when you are scared to take opportunities, then you will miss them. They will go. When you are scared to fail, then you won't attempt that task. When you are afraid of change, then you won't take the opportunity. When you are afraid of responsibility, that the new success that opportunity would push you into, then you'll pull back from it. So the first reason I see is fear. Then another reason is procrastination, and I bet everyone can relate to this. So some people are just laid back by nature. Everything they put away till tomorrow. What they have the time to do now, I might go my sort out later, my share later. I'll deal with this later. I'll deal with this later. Some people knew about a job opening. They heard about it on time. They are qualified, but they could not just, put themselves together or demand of themselves to sit down, put their CV together, fill in the application, and submit. They couldn't do that. They keep putting it till tomorrow. They keep putting it till tomorrow until they could not meet with the deadline. until the opportunity disappears. Some people missed an opportunity because the call they should have made now, they pushed it till tomorrow. And by the time they called, wọ́n á sọ fún wọn pé kálánà lẹ́dẹ̀ ti pè ní kíní ẹ̀ wà available. Then they start beating themselves up. Ẹyọ kan tó dẹ̀ kù náà ni ẹni ẹ̀ dẹ̀ wá mú. In fact, ọ̀fẹ́ gan la fún because ó ti wà ń bẹ̀ tipẹ́. So the more they tell you how, easy you could have laid your hands on that thing, the more it hurts. The more it hurts. So some people is laziness. Some people is poor work habit. Some people is just inability to put their life in order, like prioritize their task, to set how their day should run. I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do that. Some people is just distraction. Àjókòó sórí social media ń gbà tí nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe tó lè mú life wọn tẹ̀síwájú tó wà ń bẹ̀. Work should come before rest. I always say that to my kids. Tó bá ti ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó important tó yẹ kó o ṣe tán, ìgbà yẹn ni kó o tó lọ fẹ̀yìntì. Or ìgbà yẹn ni kó o tó máa ṣeré. So some people devote their time, quality time, into doing things that does not add value to them. Gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ goals and objectives wọn, productive things tó yẹ kán lo time wọn fún, wọ́n máa push ẹ̀ further, máa ṣe later, and they get distracted on social media or watching movies or gossips or anything like that. So this is just poor lifestyle choices. Some people cannot manage their life. Inability to properly prioritize their task. Wọ́n ò lè sọ wípé okay, lénìí màá reply email yìí, ọ̀la màá lọ print kíní yẹn, Wednesday mo ní láti submit ẹ̀. They can't do that and stick to those details and stick to those to-do lists. They can't. Gbogbo ẹ̀ máa run over ni. So when you procrastinate, what you are doing is you are putting off your chances of taking opportunities. You're putting off that advantage, that edge of taking opportunities until you completely miss them. So that's another reason why we miss opportunities. It's important that we run through this list so that you understand what you need to check for in your life. You cannot be talking of solutions when you don't even understand the problem. We can't be saying how to deal with something when we don't even know kí ló ń cause ìkíní yẹn. O miss opportunity. Iṣẹ́ ayé kọ́. Wọ́n ta ẹ́ lọ́fà kọ́. Ogun ìdílé kọ́. Wọ́n dínà mọ́ ẹ kọ́. We attach spirituality to so many things. Àti ẹ̀ check ara wa ogun ká wò ó pé kí lèmi gan, kí ni mo bá mo ṣe contribute sí kíní. A máa wẹ̀ tá a máa blame all the time. Kò dẹ̀ sọ kíní ẹ̀ fún mi. Wọ́n tẹ̀ jẹ́ pẹ̀lú. Nǹkan wọ́n tún ti dé o. Wọ́n ti dí mi lọ́nà o. But if we could take our eyes away from all these external reasons and look inward, a máa rí pé ara wa gan ni só ti ń rùn. When you understand things that you need to focus on, then ìyókù kékeré ni. So another reason why we miss opportunity is when you say yes to urgent stuff. Remember, we did a topic one time that I titled The Principle of Urgent versus Important. They're two different things. I asked my son one time, I had this discussion with him. So I asked him what's the difference between urgent and important. He said, well, urgent stuff are things that are important. So I had to break the whole thing down for him. And at the end of the day, he got it. Now, what you should always involve yourself in are important stuff. Anything urgent, you must avoid it. Because only important things lead you to achieving your goals and objectives. Urgent stuff are distractions. And what are urgent stuff? Urgent stuff are, one, allowing the important things in your life to overrun their deadlines. So nǹkan tó yẹ kó o ṣe ó ń pile up ó ti wá di 10 minutes wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ṣe kànrànkànrànkànràn ó ń ṣe wọ́n. While you are doing that, àwọn important thing tó yẹ kó o ṣe ó tún pa wọ́n tì, ọ̀yẹn náà ń pile up. Before you know it, your life is in a mess. Ayé á wà chaotic. You will lose grip of everything around you. You will not be in control anymore. So that's one thing, that's one way that urgent issues arises. Another means by which you have urgent issues to deal with is when you take up other people's responsibilities. When people ask you to do things for them. Oh, a colleague couldn't finish their own task. Wọ́n gbé fún ẹ. Ó gbà. Ará ilé yín kan ò lówó owó tó yẹ kí wọ́n fi sọ́ta bíìlì ẹ̀, wọ́n wá yà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Èèyàn kan ò ṣe assignment school títí ẹ̀, ó gbé fún ẹ kó bá òun ṣe. So when you make yourself a people pleaser, when you say yes to every request that people send your way, regardless of how inconvenient they are to you, then you will have problem. Because you will be focused, attending to urgent and unimportant issues while the important things slip by your fingers. And nínú lábẹ́ important thing ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ opportunity wà. So it's not everyone that asks you for assistance that you must be quick to say yes to. Ìgbà tó yẹ kó o lọlé o jókòó ń bá ẹlòmíì ṣe nǹkan títí ẹ̀. Time tó yẹ kó o fi gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ara ẹ̀ o ti run ẹ̀ sínú nǹkan tí ò kàn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tí ò kàn ẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Owó tó yẹ kí wọ́n fi submit application kan láti fi gba nǹkan tó need láti fi ìrìn àjò tó yẹ kó rìn, o kówó yẹn o lọ dà sórí tó lóun fẹ́ ṣe marriage, ojú ò dẹ̀ gbọdọ̀ ti òun o. So wọ́n ṣèyàwó wọn náà gbowó gbàrú tán, ìwọ sì wà lójú kan. Bàtán pè ẹ́ pé ó yá o, àǹfààní dé o láti rìn àjò, o ò ní ìwé láti lọ. Because o ti mix ẹ̀ up. O ti da nǹkan rú mọ́ra ẹ lọ́wọ́. You do not engage yourself in doing urgent stuff. Urgent stuff are important. They don't add value to you. They distract you. They distract you from doing the important stuff. You must always engage yourself in important stuff. O lè máa relax kéèyàn kan wá kó sọ pé àjọ wá bá mi ṣe kíní. Kò ní kọ́ wá sọ fún ẹ pé ìbò ṣe nǹkan kan kàn ń sùn ni ó kàn lie down ni ó kàn lie down because ó ti lóra ẹ̀ and you are resting. Resting is part of the important stuff you should do because your body needs to rejuvenate. You need to rest for your body to recover. So ẹni ẹ bá ń sọ fún ẹbí tó fẹ́ try láti jẹ́ kó feel wípé o ṣe nǹkan kan níbi tó wà yẹn, then you have to let the person understand the importance of the rest that you are taking. O ti lóra ẹ, o ti ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe and your body need that rest. Tó bá bí ẹ dìde ní time yẹn tó lọ bá ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣe yẹn sìn, tó bá lo time yẹn tán, you have to get yourself back into what you are doing. Your body has not rested. Before you know it will break down. So question tí wàá béèrè pé kí ló ń fàsìkò tiẹ̀ ṣe kí gbogbo nǹkan tó wá dojúrú mọ́ lọ́wọ́ kó tó wá máa sọ fún ẹ wípé ẹ ṣèbí wọ́n kàn ń sùn ni. Ó kàn sùn, ó ti lo time tiẹ̀ judiciously. Your body now needs time, it needs rest, to recover. And that's what you're giving it. So lè láyọ̀ kan láti sọ fún ẹ pé ẹ ṣèbí wọ́n kàn lie down ni. No, ó kàn lie down. It's important that you rest. So you have to learn how to use the word no. And there are 3 ways to do it. Number 1, you have to learn how to use the emphatic no. Turning down urgent request flatly. Once tó bá ti mọ̀ pé ó máa pa important yẹn lára, turn it down flatly. Emphatic no. And the second one is to give a conditional no. Èèyàn kan wá ń sìn ẹ bá mi ṣe kíní. You can tell the person time báyìí mo lè bá yín ṣe because you have looked at your own schedule. Ó rí pé mo lè squeeze time jáde fún báyìí, but I cannot stop this thing and go out of my way now to do this thing. So tẹ́ni ẹ bá ti sọ fún ẹ pé òun ò lè dúró, then let them go. So you can dictate, the time that you feel you can carry out that request for them. By that, o ti wo bí tó máa slot ẹ̀ sí nínú schedule ẹ̀ tí ò fi ní di urgent, tí ò fi ní distracted from your important stuff. So tó bá dẹ̀ ti sọ pé òun ò gbà pé ìsìn lòun fẹ́, then tell them to go. That, ráyè. It's as simple as that. Then the third one is to say no to the task, but yes to the person. So what you're doing is you're keeping open the opportunity to help the person in future. But presently, I can't do this for you. Next time, ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ in advance. Ẹ ní iye báyìí, mi ò ń kówó pamọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ in advance. Then màá mọ̀ máa ṣe plan finances mi so that màá lè assist yín. Kì í ṣe kó nira ẹ̀ lára láti lè ṣe fún yàn tí wọ́n wá wà nínú ipò àìní. Kì í ṣe kí nǹkan máa rọ̀ ẹ́ lọ́rùn láti ṣe kó wá máa bára ẹ bínú kó tẹ̀lé wọn lọ síbi tó mọ̀ pé ò ráàyè láti lọ. Tell them, ẹ má bínú, I have other things lined up. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ next time, màá lè bá yín lọ. So that is you opening up, for an opportunity to help the person in future. So lock up finally. Ṣùgbọ́n eléyìí I can't do it. So that is, saying no to the request, but yes to the person. But regardless of the no tó o bá fẹ́ lò nínú mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta, ensure that you are clear about it. Gbogbo àwọn no tó ń fi wọ́n sí ìkọ́mì yẹn màmá rò. Tó bá ń sọ màmá rò, má rò pé o ti push wọn away. Push wọn away because you have not given them a definite answer. So you are still bound by the responsibility of that request. Máa get back sí yín. o rò pé mo ti tì í lọ, because you are a weak person, you are not assertive enough to say no. Ara ń tiẹ̀, ojú ń tiẹ̀, ẹnu ń tiẹ̀. So wàá rò pé wàá kàn sọ fún pé màá kàn fi six kọrin màá ní màá máa rí yín. No, you still have that commitment on your neck. So máa rò pé o ti yọra ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. No, you have not absolved yourself from that commitment, because o ò jẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn mọ ibi tó wà. Màá máa rí yín, so ó ń láti rí i. Màá get back yín, so ó ń láti get back sí. Because you are keeping the person in suspense. So you must learn how to use emphatic no. You must learn how to clarify your response to the person. Kọ́ mọ ibi tó dúró sí. Clarity ó jẹ mí lógún gan when I'm dealing with people. Ọba fẹ́ máa try láti hang ọ̀rọ̀ sí mi lọ́rùn, màá ní no, mi ò sọ yẹn. N tí mo sọ rèé. Bí ni mo dúró sí. So you know where I stand and you know what you're getting from me. Don't assume. Don't make me assume as well. Let us be clear. N tí n bá sọ, ẹ má ní mo sọ. N tí mo bá dẹ̀ ní mo máa ṣe, màá ṣe. N tí n bá ní mi ò ṣe, ẹ má fi tipá mú mi. It's as simple as that. That is how I communicate with people. I react badly to things that comes my way that I didn't plan for, because ó máa ń disrupt me. It disrupt my flow. Màá tún wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún recalibrate again, tún ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀, and sometimes I can't get hold of my day again. So nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ lò mí fún, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ti mọ̀, kí n ti factor ẹ̀ in, kí n ti create time yẹn fún, and I'll flow. Màá ti yọ time yẹn síra wọn, màá ti mọ̀, màá ti ètí bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò lè work, màá jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé kò lè work, and it's just like that. Ká máa fi tipá mú mi ṣe nǹkan tí mi lábílítì àti fún èèyàn yẹn is a turn off for me. Màá lock up ni. N tí n bá lè fún èèyàn ni mo máa ń fẹ́ kán demand látọwọ́ mi. So when you do not understand, these basic things, and you let yourself be dragged into doing urgent stuff, wàá máa sọ àǹfààní nù gan. You will be missing opportunities because you are not focused. You are not where you should be. You are distracted. Right. So another reason why we miss opportunity is that some people don't even recognize what comes their way as opportunity. And this happens to a lot of us. And that's why I said it earlier. Òye tá a ní nípa ayé ó kéré. So a lot of things that happens to us, we don't even have full understanding of them. Opportunities most times don't present themselves to us as opportunities. They come wrapped or disguised in things that we would throw into the trash. So wọ́n pẹ̀lú mi sí meeting kan. I don't know kí ni mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mi ò ráyè jàre. Ibẹ̀ dẹ̀ ló yẹ kó ti pàdé èèyàn kan tó máa ṣínà fún. Ó kàn wo set up yẹn, ó bá yẹn pé mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mi ò lọ. Tó bá lóye ayé wípé eré wà ń bẹ̀ fún, á lọ. The people we met that we treated condescendingly, láì mọ̀ pé eré ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ wọn fún wa, kò sọ̀rọ̀ jà sẹ́lòmíì. O dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ẹni tí eré ẹ wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ó sọ àǹfààní ẹ̀ nù. Àbó fojú pààyàn rẹ̀, kàn wọ ẹni mi pé ta lélẹ̀. O farabalẹ̀, o wà discerning, o wà sensitive nínú ẹ̀mí. O gbéra ju nǹkan tó jẹ́ lọ. wọ́n á fi nǹkan lọ̀ ẹ́ wá lé èmi lẹ̀ ń fi irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n o ò mọ irú oore àti àǹfààní tó wà nínú ẹ̀, o ò mọ ohun tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ torí òye ẹ kúrú nípa ayé. Ojú ara nìkan lo fi ń rí gbogbo nǹkan. O kì í wò ìdàkejì nǹkan. Opportunities most times come in packages that are hard to recognize. They come in packages that are ugly. Imagine wọ́n wrap something very precious pẹ̀lú oil stained newspaper. Paper tó yẹ pé grease oil gbogbo ẹ ti yí lára, wọ́n á fi wrap wọn wá gbé fún ẹ. Wrapper yẹn ni wọ́n wò tí wàá kàn jù síbì kan pé rubbish wọlé ẹ gbé fún mi. Many of us don't take the pain. Many of us are not humble enough to unwrap, to remove that layer. And that's why many don't want to get their hands dirty. Wọ́n á lé èmi lẹ̀ ń fi irú iṣẹ́ yẹn lọ. Kí lẹ ọmọ, you look me less o, kí lẹ fi irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ pè mí. Ṣùgbọ́n o mọ̀ pé akànfì yẹn yí ni. Tó bá lè ṣí kúrò lára ẹ̀, in tó ń wá gangan ó ń bẹ nínú ẹ̀. So we need to take extra time, extra energy, extra effort, patience for us to recognize an opportunity. We need to be able to be open-minded to things. Kí tiẹ̀ ní kíní ìfẹ́ offer mi náà. Ẹlòmíì á ṣí ọ̀nà gbà, a máa bínú ni. The way I approach life, ó nídìí tí mo fi bára mi ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Kò kàn ṣàdédé ṣẹlẹ̀. Bí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn, bí ò yé mi ń sìn, á yé mi later. Nǹkan kan wà ń bẹ̀ fún mi. Otherwise, I won't just find myself there. So tí n bá ti rí àwọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ out of what I planned or out of my control, màá sọ fúnra mi, ṣẹ̀gẹ́, ó yá farabalẹ̀ o, be sensitive o. Nǹkan kan fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ni, kí n situation yìí ń sọ fún ẹ. That's all I tell myself. Chaos, turbulence, when things that are outside my control is happening, I pay attention. Kí ni kíní ń sọ fún mi? Kí ló ń pàkíyèsí mi sí? Níbo ló fẹ́ lead mi sí? Màá farabalẹ̀ nínú situation yẹn because mo ti sense pé nǹkan kan fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. Mi ò ní try láti fẹ́ correct situation yẹn to go my way. In the midst of it, I calm. But kí ló fẹ́ happen? What is this thing trying to tell me? Where is it trying to lead me? Kí ló fẹ́ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀? And that's what I want you as well to always do. Promotion sometimes doesn't come clear to you like that. It comes in form of a task. Wọ́n fún ẹ ń task kan, ó perform dáadáa ń bẹ̀. Ó ń kún ni. Iṣẹ́ level 6 lẹ gbé fún mi kí n wá máa ṣe. Ẹ dẹ̀ ń sanwó level 4 fún mi. Ẹ ti rí ẹrú àbí? No, what ẹ ṣe? I've shared with you stories, a story of my life when I was working at Kilompo Hospital yìí, Mofida Hospital. $20 hours mo lè ṣe student. Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ 5, yẹ kí n ṣe turn 9. Ibi tán fún mi tí mò ń ṣe lab ni tán ti ń ṣe ojú. That place is always a mess. sometimes mi ò lè fi 4 hours parí ẹ̀ because mo ń like kọ́kọ́ soak ẹ̀ with chemical, then go and do other areas, toilet and all those things before I come back and start scrubbing, baba scrubbing gidi. So sometimes I sign out 10, I sign out 11, 11:30. Me complain, me béèrè extra worry. I don't leave because my time is up. I leave because I am done and I can see that place and I'm satisfied. Mo ṣe ń gbé life tèmi nìyẹn. So one day, the manager called me to the office and asked me, they were going through the timesheet and they noticed the time I'm always signing out. Pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Is that the time I leave? I said, yes. They said, why? I said, because that is when I finish. I can't finish before that time and I can't leave that place unfinished. They couldn't say anything. Wọ́n kàn wò mí báyìí ni. They just thanked me and and that's it. Now, few months down the line, maybe a few years down the line, the hospital was expanding and they needed a private place to attend to royals. Wọn fẹ́ máa wá sí main hospital. So bí àwọn ọba, bí àwọn politician and all those stuff. So they had to buy a house around Marylebone. So that is entirely away from the main hospital. Main hospital wà ní Old Street. And then wọ́n ní láti máa clean ibẹ̀ yẹn náà. So they were now looking for staff tí wọ́n lè hand over ibẹ̀ yẹn fún, because ibẹ̀ yẹn kò ní supervisor. Ibẹ̀ yẹn ẹni yẹn ló máa ní key the entire building lọ́wọ́. The only person they could think of out of bí gbogbo ibẹ̀ yẹn ṣe kún fún staff was me. Wọ́n ní problem pẹ̀lú mi nítorí limit of iṣẹ́ tí mo lè ṣe. Wọ́n rò lọ wọ́n rò bọ̀ fún ara wọn náà ni wọ́n wá convert bí wọ́n ṣe lè work around it legally tí ò pa òfin lára, tó dẹ̀ reflect nínú payslip mi those hours. They went extra length to ensure that they comply with the law and as well as me miss opportunity. Kí tó fi ronú ẹ̀kan mi torí tí mo ti ṣe lẹ̀. Àwọn tó senior mi ní ìdíṣẹ́ yẹn wà ńbẹ̀, àwọn tí mo bá ńbẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n wo ẹni táwọn lè trust pé kò sí ẹni tá lọ máa yẹ ẹni lọ́wọ́ wò. Ta la mọ̀ pé ó lè ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Tọ́kàn àwọn á dẹ̀ balẹ̀. Because now this is a special unit. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ máa attend síbẹ̀ high class ni wọ́n, high level ni wọ́n. So that's how opportunities come. Wọn kàn ní sọ pé a máa promote ẹ o. No. Wọ́n á fún ẹ ní nǹkan ṣe láti fi wò ó pé ṣé o tọ́ sí ipò tó fẹ́ gbé sí yẹn. But you don't recognize it as an opportunity. You see it as a burden. You see it as in pé wọ́n ń lò ẹ́. And as such, you miss the opportunity. So learn to be more discerning. Learn to, be sensitive to things happening around you. Opportunities sometimes won't come, wrapped in fancy wrappers. Tí wàá fi mọ̀ pé àyè nǹkan ẹ̀ṣọ́ ló wà nù kíní. It might come dirty. Ìwọ ló máa recognize pé yes, ire wà lẹ́yìn kíní. Right. Another reason why we miss opportunity is lack of preparation. So tó bá sọ pé èèyàn succeed láyé, nǹkan méjì ló parapọ̀. Is opportunity meeting preparation. When opportunity and preparedness meet, wàá blow. You must always be ready. Fún nǹkan tó ń wá, òun láti ready. Bàtán bá pẹ̀lú mí nísìnyí pé director kìíní nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá sáré introduce ẹ sí. Wọ́n wá ń bi ẹ́ pé so how much do you supply? Ìgbà ló wá ń ṣe ló ń ṣe bí ọ̀bọ. O ready rárá. Ò ń wá opportunity. Nǹkan tó mọ̀ ṣe wàá máa gbé kiri lójoojúmọ́ ni. I told you the story of D'banj. Bó ṣe di tó di yẹn. Jẹ́jẹ́ ni wọ́n travel. Wọ́n ní stopover in Dubai. Wọ́n ń dúró for connecting flight. Ibẹ̀ ni D'banj ló wá pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó dúró tán line up tán gbé placard, ó dà pé celebrity kan fẹ́ kọjá. Ìgbà tó máa yẹ̀wò lọ sọ pé Kanye West ló fẹ́ kọjá, bóyá pa àwọn boys yẹn, bóyá boys. No, Kanye West máa gba bí kọjá, no, kò ní lọ lásán. Kò dẹ̀ pẹ́ náà lọ̀gbẹ́ni yọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ bó ṣe máa ń rìn, bóyá súnmọ́ nìyẹn. Ó dẹ̀ introduce rẹ̀ straight away pé I am the best artist in Africa. Bóyá pera ẹ̀ nìyẹn. And I'm trying to, cross over to the international market. Ibẹ̀ náà Kanye West ń bí pé okay, kí ni orin ẹ̀? Ibẹ̀ ló ti yọ tablet tó ti play ẹ̀ lójú ẹsẹ̀. Bó ṣe ń rìn yẹn náà ni kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ní I'll send you my CD. I'll be in touch. I'll email. Ojú ẹsẹ̀ náà ó ti jẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ready. Kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa wá orin kiri lórí kíníkí kó máa mọ password tablet kó máa ní fingerprint tí ó ti ṣí everything lẹ̀. Kí ó gbé fún tíyẹn gbọ́ báyìí. Next thing Kanye West sọ pé I should be the one to introduce you to the world. Kò ní phone. Ó connect ẹ̀ máa tó máa pè. And the rest is history. Ẹ wo bó ṣe gbé rìn. Ẹ wo gbogbo kọ̀rọ̀ ayé tó gbé wọ̀. That is a classic example of preparation meeting opportunities. Wàá pàdé ẹ̀ tó ti ń wá látọjọ́ ẹ̀. Tó yẹ kó kí lójú ẹsẹ̀ kó bá sọ tó fẹ́ bá sọ lójú ẹsẹ̀ yẹn kó báyọ̀ máa dè mọ́lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú appointment, báyọ̀ máa gba card, tó ṣá máa fi rí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Ó jókòó tíyàn lórí airport ní ẹjọ́ ń bá ẹjọ́ wà lórí line or something like that. You have just 2 minutes. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹjọ́ wèrè ló kọ́kọ́ rò lọ náà. Ó kọ́kọ́ ṣàròyé lọ. Gbogbo nǹkan tí ò kẹ́ni ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ó kọ́kọ́ ń sọ. Ìgbà tá à ń bọ̀ ní táyà wa bẹ́. Ìgbà tá a ṣáà wá extra táyà títí tàrí. A ṣáà pàṣẹ ẹni àwọn àbá yẹn pé wo gbogbo òkú tán. Kí ló kàn pẹ́ gbogbo nọ́sẹ̀nsì báyìí? Nǹkan tó já pẹ́ kò nídìí ẹjọ́. Ó ti wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn sìn. Sọ tó fẹ́ sọ ni. Time is going. We must learn how to go straight to the point. Cut out the bullshit. Gbogbo nǹkan tí ò matter. Má sọ. Just àǹfààní ló ní 2 minutes. Dátẹnu ẹ lẹ̀. You have your card? Yes, sir. Ṣí nà sí lọ́wọ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá máa bí ẹ kó lè dáhùn lójú ẹsẹ̀ kó máa hó lórí ẹ. kò síbi tó ti pàdé mi sìn oh what do you do wọn bá sọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ fún wọn gangan bẹ́ẹ̀ màá máa fún wọn ní link ibi tí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan mi wà. I don't have fantastic qualification. I don't have any enviable CV to give to anybody. I can only show things that I do. Practical life lèmi ń gbé. So lè ṣe nǹkan báyìí? Yes, mo lè ṣe. I show them proof of that thing that I've done before. Mi ò fẹ́nu wúgi. You show them what you've done similar to that thing. Ìgbà yẹn ló lè mọ̀ pé yes ẹni lè ṣe. Kì í ṣe pé láyé Akíntọ́lá àwa la lọ gbẹ́ gbogbo kinní yẹn. Anybody can say that. You have proof. Tí n bá pera mi link ti wà fún láti lọ yẹ ní tí mo sọ yẹn wò láti bá ń bẹ̀. And that's what you should do. Opportunity only comes to those who are prepared to take advantage of it. I made this illustration. Imagine pé ayé yí báyìí, gbogbo wa yí ká. Opportunity wá ń yí. Ó máa yí ni. Tó bá ti yí kan ẹ̀ kó mú. Kan tó bá ti kọjá ẹ̀, ó lọ nìyẹn. Imagine ìgbà tá tó tún yí padà wá. Tó bá ń dúró de that same one ni o. Wo adúrú èèyàn tó máa yí kọjá kó tó tún padà sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Wo ìgbà tó ti ń yí bọ̀ kó tó kàn ẹ́. So, if you have to train yourself now. If you have to acquire certain skill, acquire them now. Anything you need to do it now. This is the time of preparation. Nígbà tó opportunity bá dé, kò sáàyè fún ẹ láti kọ́ nǹkan kan. Kò sáàyè fún ẹ láti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa lóhùn wá nǹkan kan kiri. Gbogbo ohun tó o bá fẹ́ wá, it is now láti wá. It is now láti wá. Because when opportunity presents itself, you won't have the time to go and upgrade your skill deficit. Ó ti late nígbà yẹn. Because time of performance nìyẹn. Ìgbà yẹn ló fẹ́ kó ṣe nǹkan tí ó béèrè fún. Kì í ṣe ìgbà yẹn ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ máa ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ mi kíní sà. Ẹ jẹ́ n sáré kọ́ kíní sà máa get back sí yín. Kò sáàyè. So prepare yourself. Be ready at all times. Bí o wà lénìí, má sọ pé torí kò wà lénìí, kó dọ̀la kó má wà múra. Tún múra lọ́la. Every day máa múra bí pọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ ló máa pàdé opportunity yẹn. Because o mọjọ́ tó máa yọjú. Missing out on opportunity is rarely the result of being unlucky. Most times it's because we were not prepared. Àǹfààní ti kọjá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. But because are ready. So these are some of the reasons why I think we miss opportunities. If you think you know of any other reason, please put it in the comment section, so I can learn as well. If you think of any other reason why we missed opportunities, please put it in the comment section. The law, comrade of the comrade. I welcome you, my brother, Comrade Fadugba Ekundayo. How you doing, brother? It's a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you very much for joining. mo kí yín o, ìyá mi Ọ̀yá Fúnkẹ́ Àríkẹ́ Olórìṣà, gbogbo àtọ́ o, ó tójọ́ mẹ́ta o, ṣé wàá pa? I know you always do catch up later, but it's good to have you on the show tonight. Great to have you on the show. I greet you, my brother, Ọláwándé Ọlátúnjí. Ẹ kú láéláé o. Ẹ kú láéláé, mo rò pé tí ẹ wà Nàìjíríà ń bá wọn ṣòṣèlú ni. Great to have you on the show. Mo kí yín o. Mo kí ìyá mi Olúbọ́sẹ̀dé Adélékè. Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta o. Mi rí yín for a while. Great to have you back on the show. Bóyá ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe silent listener ni, but anyways, it's good to have you back on the comment section. Ṣé wà dáadáa? My sister Yétúndé Sádíkù ọmọ Jésù, mo kí yín o. Ẹ kálẹ́ o. Ẹ kú àtàárọ̀ o. Gbóhùn gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣáájú ń wá. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́. Sọjí àfáà mi tó mòjé. Àfáà mi tó mòjé. Àwọn ilé ò kì í ṣe àwọn àfáà tó ń rùn o. Àwọn àfáà tó mọra mú lélẹ̀, àwọn àfáà tó já. How you doing, my brother? Ahmad Adeniyi Tijani. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you for joining tonight. Right. Is there any other person Timothy miss out? Not sure. Right. Okay. Now, let's move on to. If you have any question or anything to ask, please put it in the comment section. If you need to add to what I've said, if you need to contend with anything there, please put it in the comment section. Keep it busy. Now let's move to the second part of the discussion for tonight. How to deal with the pain of missed opportunity. Like I said, Omandunya. There are things that I also missed out on. Today, pé gbàgbé ẹ̀ ó ti lọ, tó bá ń gbọ́ ó ti lọ. Kò ní padà mọ́. There was one time I wanted to make a purchase. Kí ni ẹ̀dá pé ó pọ̀ díẹ̀, so mo ń ṣàròrò. And the man that attended to me said, look, the only thing we regret in life are the things we didn't do. He said he won't regret this. I think that was the word that tipped me over. Yeah, mo lè wo pé ṣe bóun fẹ́ tajà tiẹ̀ ni, but no, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kì. The thing that hurt the most are those things that we didn't attempt. Are those things that we allowed them to go past due to our inaction, indecision. And we have regret about these things. Every so often, depending on when it occurred or what it is exactly, our mind goes back to it. Bóyá a rí nǹkan kan láyìíká wa tó relate mọ́, ọkàn á padà lọ. And that pain will sting again. kálá ní ìdádúró nírìn àjò wa gan àbí nǹkan ò lọ bó ṣe yẹ kó lọ, our mind will go back to it. We blame ourselves. What could have happened if I didn't just miss that opportunity? Bóyá mi ní sí ní irú situation tí mo wà nísìn. And in this moment, we wish we can go back in time to change things, but ó ti bọ̀. But the danger of getting stuck in this pain, not moving on, is that it will create a cycle, a negative cycle that will inhibit us from taking further actions. Débi wípé àwa máa miss more opportunities. So when you focus on your regrets, ó dàbí ẹni tó ń lọ wájú tó wá ń lo rear mirror ni. Ó ríran, ó ríbi tó ń lọ. Wàá sọ gbogbo nǹkan nù níwájú. Gbogbo nǹkan dáadáa máa kọjá ẹ̀, ò ní rí i torí ẹ̀yìn ló ń wò. Kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan lẹ́yìn. Ó padà sẹ́yìn mọ́, iwájú ló ń lọ. So dwelling too much on your regrets will affect your mental health. It will weaken you. It will put you in a bubble tó jẹ́ pé ò tiẹ̀ ní fẹ́ consider báyà eré ṣì wà ń tà fún ẹ mọ́. Because ọkàn ẹ wà nú ọgbẹ́, o heal. So o ṣíra ẹ lẹ̀ fún àwọn àǹfààní mímọ́. Because regret turns into self-blame. So self-blame is like hurting your soul. Ẹ máa tó máa ń ṣe self-harm fúnra wọn yẹn, bodily self-harm yẹn, tó máa yára wọn ní nǹkan and stuff. So when you do self-blame, self-harm yẹn ò ń ṣe fún soul ẹni. It hurts your mind, which in the long run affect your physical state. Wàá rí jàù, wàá look shabby. You take no interest in yourself anymore. Wàá máa sick. Before you know it, you slip into depression. Out of this comes all kind of chronic diseases and illnesses and stress. Before you know it, wàá lọ ní stroke. Before you know it, wàá lọ ní high blood pressure. Bí gbogbo kìíní ṣe ń build up ni. So regret is not an emotional state that you want to be in for a long time. You have to learn how to deal with it so that you don't miss future opportunities and so that you don't harm your health. Kò má lọ ní mental problem. O ní láti learn how to deal with regret. So let's look at some of the ways we can approach this. The first thing you must realize is this. You must understand that making mistakes is not peculiar to you alone. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone. Because we're human. Because we have limited knowledge about life. We have limited understanding of life. So we are bound to make mistakes. We won't get every decision right. We will miss opportunities. Things won't work the way we envisage or planned. And you're not alone. It it's happening to millions of people all around the globe. So you have to show yourself some compassion. Cut yourself some slack. Show yourself mercy. Admit that you are fallible. You're human. Don't beat yourself to death over this sort of mistakes. So, yes, I missed a great chance, I missed a great opportunity. Fine, accept it. Acknowledge that you feel bad about it. Don't hide. I'm not saying hide from these feelings. No. Go through them. Go through these feelings. But don't let them get you stuck. Don't sit down every day and be wallowing in them. It won't change anything. It won't bring back the opportunity. It's gone. It's gone. You need to move on. You need to forgive yourself. Now, the second thing you need to do is to learn from what happened. So, of course, in learning from it, you have to reflect over the whole thing. So, the moment of reflection, you've gone past that self-blame now. You've gone past that stage of obsession over what you missed. What you're doing now is thinking through how everything happened, reflecting on the whole situation to see how you missed the opportunity so that you can learn from it. So you ask yourself questions, because in everything that happens in life, there are lessons to learn. That's why I put it in the caption of the post for tonight, that there are no regrets in life, only lessons. Only lessons. Gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ̀kọ́ ni. Ẹ̀kọ́ ni. That mistakes I've made. Tó máa dùn mí gan. Tó yẹ pé á cost mi ní losses, financial losses. Màá kàn sọ fúnra mi ṣẹ́gẹ́ ó tó ti san tuition fee o. Because while some people pay for knowledge, you also have to pay for ignorance. So I don't let that tuition fee waste. I don't let that loss is like the tuition. I don't let it go to waste. I turn it. I learn from it. Kí ni mo lè kọ́ nínú kíní? Because after all, mo ti sọ tuition ẹ̀. Tó bá san school fee, tó attend classes. In fact, attending classes and sitting for exams in the university is not compulsory. It is not compulsory. Bá sanwó school. tó ṣe registration àwọn nǹkan tó compulsory nìyẹn but tó bá wá class tó ṣe exam tó ṣe test they're not compulsory stuff ó kàn show pé òní graduate ni and it's not even compulsory pé kó graduate you know so èmi ò jẹ́ kí tuition mi kó lọ to waste I learn from it so for every mistake for every missed opportunity there's a lesson that life wants to teach you and I cherish this sort of learning because these are what I refer to as earned knowledge. You see, those knowledge that you did not earn, they're dangerous. Because ó kàn hé ni, wọ́n jù sí ẹni, ó understand yẹ. In tó understand báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ apply, wàá ṣìlò. In tó understand ẹnìkan lè wà kó manipulate ẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. But nǹkan tó là kọjá, tó jáde at the end of it, tí orí ẹ pé sí, tó kàn go through situation yẹn tó grow through it because some people go through situation rather than grow through it but to grow through situation yẹn that is earned knowledge you earned it no one can take that away from you òye clearly irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ wà dẹ̀ lè mú lò going forward in your life. So if you missed out on any big opportunity, you need to ask yourself, what lesson can I learn from this experience? Bóyá promotion bí iṣẹ́ lo missing. Ètí wàá fi ranjú mọ́ pé ọ̀gá yẹn hate mi, wọ́n wà racist, wọ́n promote obìnrin, tí wàá fi máa wá gbogbo àwa wíran dandan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Why don't you ask? Is there a skill I need to learn? Why don't you ask àwọn tó wà ní in charge tó ń ṣe promotion yẹn for feedback? Kó fi mọ̀ bó ṣe perform nínú interview. Bóyá o dáhùn dáadáa, bóyá àgbékalẹ̀ ẹni ò dáa. Báyá ṣe ló ń gbọ̀n, báyá ṣe ló ń ranjú. Appraiser ẹ béèrè fún a copy of it. Kó rí maybe communication ẹni ò dáa. Ìwọ náà yẹra ẹ wò, o máa ń pẹ́ débi iṣẹ́, o dẹ̀ fẹ́ kán promote ẹ. You dey whine your boss. Ìwọ náà lọ wo appraiser sheet ẹ. Lọ wo iye losses tó ti kọ́ síbi iṣẹ́. O dẹ̀ expect kán promote ẹ. Ṣé kà ní ẹni? So this is how to do self-reflection. To fully understand the whole experience and pick lessons from it. This will help you to see areas where you need to develop. This will help you to understand what you need to do going forward so that when another opportunity presents itself, either in the same way or in a similar fashion, you know how to apply yourself better. Another question you need to ask yourself when you are doing self-reflection is, yes, I missed this opportunity, but ẹ ti ẹ̀ gbọ́ náà. Tí n bá tiẹ̀ key into it, tó bá jẹ́ pé dàkejì nǹkan tí mò ń rò ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ńkọ́? Because ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ máa wo ayé only from one dimension. Kọ̀rọ̀ ayé pọ̀. Ayé pé gbà o. So you have to look at things from different perspectives. O fẹ́ kinní yẹn, ṣùgbọ́n last minute ó bọ́ ọmọ ẹ lọ́wọ́. Ká lọ́wọ́ ẹ tẹ̀ ńkọ́? Ṣùgbọ́n tó jẹ́ pé in the process of using it, ó mẹ́mí ẹ̀ lọ. Because when we feel the pain of regret, the only thing to consider it's how that opportunity would have been to our advantage. Òun ló ṣe ń jẹ́ kó dùn wá. But you also need to ask yourself, ìdàkejì ẹ̀ ńkọ́? What if getting this thing would not, give me the best of outcome? You need to ask how it could have been worse. You have to look at the flip side of every opportunity and see how it could have been less favorable for you. You have to always look at the other side of things. Do a counter thinking. Tí kìíní ẹ bá tẹ̀ mí lọ́wọ́, ṣùgbọ́n tó bá tún cause mi ní irú ìdààmú báyìí ńkọ́? Ẹnìkan ló yẹ kó o fẹ́, but o tètè kọnu sí i, àbí ìgbà tó kọnu sí ẹ, o fi ṣe hard to play, ó dẹ̀ ti lọ fẹ́ lómi, ìwọ dẹ̀ ṣì wà ó single. Okay, ó dùn ẹ́, ó ń wò látọ̀ọ́kán pé they're doing well. But have you asked yourself, what if you had married this person and both of you are not compatible? What if the person that you think you know is actually a manipulative and toxic person? What if other things happen within your relationship that, will lead to, eternal pain? Tó bá ti lè ronú tó béèrè irú àwọn question yẹn, suddenly wàá rí pé àkànwá pé maybe it's not a missed opportunity after all. Maybe ire dẹ̀ ni. No. Because like I said, òye ayé ò yé wa. Ìdí táwọn kankan fi ṣẹlẹ̀ kò yé wa. Tó bá yé ẹni, ọpẹ́ wa máa dún gbà míì pé ikú yẹ̀ lórí mi. Ikú yẹ̀ lórí mi. Nǹkan tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ò bá máa wò ń gbà míì nìyẹn. So, that's one thing you need to also consider. Now, another way to deal with the pain of regret is you have to be wary. You have to be mindful. You have to be careful of people around you who constantly remind you of your losses. You have to cut them off. You are trying to move on, and every time they come back into your life and drag you back into that place you are trying to move away from. Either they remind you of that past, either they say certain things that make you feel àmọ́ gbọ́ kádẹ̀ lóòtì, tó bá ti ń gbọ́ àwọn kádẹ̀ lóòtì wọ́n ń dá ẹ padà sínú ibẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n ń tigi bọ ojú egbò yẹn ni, kò ní sàn. You're trying to move on. You're trying to refocus your life. But all the time, they come back and remind you of the mess. They remind you of the loss. Some will even poke fun at you. Some will even use other people around you as reference. You have to cut off people like this. You don't need them in your life. It does not matter whether they are your family members or relatives or whatever. Their constant reminders will keep you dwelling in this pain, and it will keep you missing future opportunities because you can't focus your mind. So instead of you to focus on the lessons you've learned and then keep yourself alert to future opportunities that might come your way, wọ́n máa dá ẹ padà láti máa ronú gbogbo in tó ti sọnù in the past ni. And this is not healthy for you. So another way to deal with this pain of regret is to stay open for the next opportunity. There'll always be another one. You just have to give it time. Ojoojúmọ́ ni ire ń ṣàn. Ètò ṣàn kọjá yẹn gbàgbé ẹ̀ ó ti lọ. Ìmí àtúnṣàn wá. So the trick is now to remain open, to stay receptive, stay alert, be prepared for the next one that will come your way. Don't close up yourself. Don't dwell. Don't stay stuck in what happened in the past. That will keep you from moving forward. So realizing nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó o sọ àǹfààní yẹn nù. Work on that weakness in you to be better, and then stay alert for the new opportunity that will come. Kó dẹ̀ grab ẹ̀. Má kàn lọ kájọ síbì kan. Kó máa sunkún lójoojúmọ́, kó máa wú. Túraká, ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀, gbọ́nra nù. Learn ní nǹkan tó ṣe ẹ́ tó fi miss ẹ̀. Àti run through list yẹn. And then set yourself again láti mú the next opportunity. Remember, it's not just going to fall on your lap. You have to be prepared. Ó máa kọjá láyìíká ẹ ni. Ìwọ ló máa mú. Ìwọ ló máa key into it. Learn how to recognize opportunities. No matter bó ṣe disguise, learn how to see through it. Be sensitive. Be prepared. O fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ fún èèyàn mọ́. Okay, alẹ́ ọjọ́ kan kọ́ ló máa di business owner. It will take years of preparation. Kí ni nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe, tó fẹ́ jókòó tì láti máa ṣe? Lọ kọ́. Àsìkò rèé láti máa kọ́. Ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ mean pé kó fi iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lẹ́sìn, because àti ibẹ̀ ló ti ń rí nǹkan ìjẹ. Ibẹ̀ náà ló ti lè rí nǹkan láti máa mú sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tí wàá fi lè start up the new one tó fẹ́ ṣe. má lọ tẹ̀lé òun motivational speaker tó sọ fún ẹ pé eh, o quit day job ẹ kó lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ business o, ebi á pa Buscopan sí ẹ á pa Buscopan sí ẹ lára. Oògùn kan ló ń jẹ́ Buscopan. Ebi á pa yàtì sí ẹ lára. Òun láti ní làákàyè pé look, wàá máa ṣe méjèèjì side by side ni. Continue life tó ń gbé normally nsìn. Set time tí wàá máa fi kọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó mọ̀ nípa entrepreneurship. Learn how to manage and grow business. Be making network. Be looking at people tó ń ṣe irú nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn kó máa understudy wọn. Be studying the market to see how you can do your own differently so that you can carve a niche for yourself within that saturated market. That is what you need to be doing now. So that the opportunity bá dé, it might be in form of money, it might be in form of partnership, it might be in form of anything. Wàá kàn lè key into it lójú ẹsẹ̀ ni. Tí business opportunity tó jọrú nǹkan tó fẹ́ set up yẹn bá yọjú, wàá lè mọ̀ because o ti ń kọ́ nípa ẹ̀. O ti wà aware of it. Báwo kàn lè jókòó síbi kan kó kàn máa wishing pé ọjọ́ kan wàá kàn bẹ̀rẹ̀. It does not work that way. Ọjọ́ kan wàá kàn di superstar. No, it does not work that way. Wàá máa hone your skill ni. Wàá máa ṣe ni, wàá máa ṣe lójoojúmọ́ ni. Wàá máa push ara ẹ ni. Tọ́jọ́ ọjọ́ kan tá fi bọ́ sójú ẹ̀ fún ẹ. The opportunity you miss is gone. You can't reverse the hand of time. You need to learn what happened to fi miss opportunity yẹn. Correct those things and get ready for the next opportunity. Gbogbo àwọn òkútàn excuses, gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ń wá tó fẹ́ blame, gbogbo nǹkan tí ò jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe gbogbo kinní yẹn, gbogbo yẹn won't help you. Tó o bá ṣọ́ra, opportunity mi á tún kanlẹ̀kùn, wàá tún miss ẹ̀. So, kí n fi lè round up. You must use regret as a positive fuel to push you to do great things. Life is not just about what happens to us. Life is about 10% of what happens to us and 90% of how we react to it. You must learn to draw positive out of every negativity in your life. So, ètí wàá fi jókòó sínú regret, kó máa banújẹ́, kó máa ṣépè fúnra ẹ̀, kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú síra ẹ̀, kó máa gbéra ẹ̀ ṣépè, kó máa pe àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ òdì sínú ayé ara ẹ̀ yẹn, kó ráwọn ẹlòmíì tó ṣe nǹkan tó miss yẹn kínú tó bí ẹ́. Ò ní gbogbo yẹn. That's you chasing shadows. Every time you spend your time chasing your past missed opportunity, you're missing valuable time that you should put into taking advantage of a new or the next opportunities around you. You're closing up the new chances you have. Or you're putting yourself in a disadvantaged position. So don't let regret continue to take from you. Rather, let regret add to you. Let it fuel you to do better. Use it to get better. That's how I approach it. Yes, I don't mean. Yes, I don't ignore the emotion. Yes, I feel the pain. But quickly, I move from there and start reflecting on the lessons. Start asking myself questions that can empower me. Then I start preparing myself and keeping my eyes peeled for new opportunities that can, come around again. I don't let regret take from me. I let it fuel me. I do everything I can within the possible shortest time to correct it and move forward and get better. And that's all I have to share with you tonight, my friends. Don't regret anything. Learn from everything. Thank you for listening to me tonight. God bless you for giving me your time to hear the nonsense I have to share. If this has blessed you, go out there and spread the word. You also have learned something tonight that you can use to empower someone else. Tell somebody about this platform. Share this link. They can always watch it. It's there. It's on YouTube. It's on my wall on Facebook. Invite somebody to join next time we're having another discussion. Every time or every minute you spend on this platform will count for value. That's a guarantee from me. And the day I can't deliver this anymore, I will bring this platform down. Because there's no point gathering you to waste your time. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. We'll meet again next week, Friday. Mommy Mokinyo, my senior colleague, Dr. Atinuke Okunade. Ẹ káalẹ́ o. Ṣé wà dáadáa o? Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́. Ẹ kú weekend o. Right. Let me leave you to get on with the rest of your night and do have a wonderful weekend. And for my Nigerian friends, please look after yourself tomorrow. If you go out to vote, don't involve yourself in any of their nonsense. The voting exercise is just a futile exercise. It will not change that country. None of these people are coming out to change nothing. So don't let them spill your blood for what is not worth it. Don't die in their war. Don't allow yourself to be used as a tool. Look after yourself. Be safe. Let them do whatever they want to do. Ìtàn ni gbogbo wa máa padà dà láyé. Ohun gbogbo tá à ń ṣe, ìtàn là ń kọ. Ìtàn tá a bá kọ sílẹ̀, òun láyé ó padà kà o. Nǹkan kan dẹ̀ dá mi lójú. Àgàdà ò mórí alágbẹ̀dẹ o. A sword cannot differentiate the head of the smith to the head of another ordinary person. That is, natural justice does not have favorite. Ẹ̀san ò láàyò. Tó bá dé, ó máa fuck anybody. Raw ló dẹ̀ máa ń fuck. Hardcore ẹni. So gbogbo ohun tẹ́yẹ̀ ẹ̀dá bá mọ̀ ṣe kó máa ṣe. Kó máa ṣe. Ẹ̀san ìgbé o. Ẹ̀san kìdẹ̀ ìgbẹ́bẹ̀. Remember, Nigeria is a country of no consequence. Don't let them kill you. Guard your life. Protect yourself. I'll see you again next week, Friday. Have a wonderful night rest. And God bless you. Odara.
Ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ tíbi tí ẹ ládàlẹ̀ ayé kò mọ̀ ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni ká ṣe bí ẹni kú káwọ́ ẹni tí ó ṣe dàrú ẹni ṣàṣà ènìyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lẹ́yìn tẹrú tọmọ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lójú ẹni ọmọ aráyé abániwọ̀nrọ̀ pa òrí dániwọ̀n ayé ò fẹ́ ní ìfọ̀rọ̀ orí ẹni ní pẹ́ kó yẹ ni. You gotta be strong cause the world is a battlefield. Òjò láyé ó gbé ní lọ bá ò bá mọ̀ wẹ̀. Má ṣe làlà òtọ́ láì bá dé. Stress of ìdákùn ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ilé ayé ogun ni ó gbọ̀gbọ́n. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Tíbi tí ẹ ládàlẹ̀ ayé. Kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀. A ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ṣẹ̀rántí a ò mẹ́rin ìjọba ẹ̀wẹ̀kú ẹ̀wẹ̀lẹ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀ ni wọ́n dìde wọn lájànà kó lè rí inú gbọ́gbé. Àṣenìtàn bá ní ìdàrú ṣálọ̀ máa ráyé. Àwọ̀ fẹ́lẹ́ bòónù kò jẹ́ àríkùn má ṣe bí. You gotta be wise to survive and keep your sanity. Ọjà ọ̀dájú ní ilé ayé, o ní láti mọ̀ ọ́n rà. Àyàgbé ọ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ tó bá ti lówó, ọ̀yàn ń lo wà lọ́jọ́ ogún dé. Ọwọ́ epo láyé ńlá, wọ́n kì í lá tẹ̀jẹ̀. Alámọ̀ a ò mọ̀nú, ẹni ayé yẹ kó rọra ṣe. Ṣọ́ra, ṣọ́ra. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ o. Tíbi tí ẹ ládàlẹ̀ ayé. Kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ o. Inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀. A ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni. Ẹ̀sùn pẹ̀lẹ́ láyé gbà rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká má ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Tíbi tí ẹ ládàlẹ̀ ayé. Kò má ṣẹ̀dá tó mọ̀ ọ́la. Ilẹ̀kùn bá jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o. Ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́. Inú ẹni ṣàlámọ̀. A ò mẹ́ni tó ó jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o ayé gbẹ̀gẹ́ inú ẹni ṣàlàmọ̀ a ò mẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ni.